Okay, today I am just going to describe how to write a report, how to write a ideal report. Let's come on with me. First of all, report writing. Report writing. Report writing. Let's come on with me. uh, Address. First of all, we have to write in left side of the copy. You see address. First of all, address and date. Address, address and date means address and date means, let's see, Makawanpur Hetauda, 21st century. Hetauda Makawanpur, Hetauda Makawanpur, Makawanpur. This is the place of report writing. Makawanpur. 20 Makawanpur. As Shravan. Shravan 2080. Let's see. Hetauda Makawanpur, Makawanpur, 8th Shravan 2080. This is address. Then addressing. Second part is addressing. Addressing. Then second part is addressing the in charge. Suppose the in charge district police office, capital district police office. This is only example, capital letter, office, Hetauda Makawanpur. Hetauda Makawanpur. Makawanpur. This is the second. And third part is subject. This is the first part, second part, and this is third part is subject. And third part, subject, a report of traffic accident. Suppose the subject you have to write in this left side, this report of traffic accident or other any accident. You can mention different type of report, not only accident. Just you have the normal report, riot control report. Just you have to mention the dead body. Just you have to mention the rape. Just you have to mention the fighting. Just you have to mention many things. The constant topics, report writing topic is mention a report of traffic accident. Yeah, you have to mention like this. And first of all, address and date. Hetauda Makawanpur, this both are capital. This the date, addressing the in charge, In charge is also in capital letter district police office. Hatola Makamanpur, this also Khama. And then salutation. Number 4, salutation. 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 Dear sir, dear sir, respected sir, respected sir. You have to write like this. Salutation. First part, address and date. Second, addressing office that you are going to submit the report. That is the inside district police office headquarters. Not only the district police office. Sometimes you have to submit the report other office also. This is just example. Sometimes you have to submit the report in Ministry of Office. Sometimes you have to submit the report in any NGO, INGO. Sometimes we have to submit the report in headquarters also or other higher offices. No problem. Just you have to mention the what you are concerned to the office. You have to mention like this. And then what? This subject is report. Then salutation. Then number 5. This is main body. Salutation, subject, addressing, situation, salutation, and main body. Main body. That is preliminary phase. Preliminary phase. Just you have to mention what are you going to write? What are you going to write? About what? About what event? About date. About date and first paragraph. Date and time. About your information. About your information. You see, this is the main body, preliminary phase. Then preliminary, then the middle phase, middle sector 5W1X. You see, you have to describe 5W. 5W means what, when, how, whose, where, whom, all. 5 and 1X how. All the things are, all reports are then should concern in the middle sector. Then another one, this number 5. This also include number 5, middle, and closing. You should describe about investigation. Describe about investigation. You can describe about the investigation and planning, ongoing function, information collection, information collection, You have to mention in closing phase, collection, and subscription last, subscription. Subscription number 6 is subscription, that is sincerely yours. Sincere, sincerely yours, name and post. Name and post. Signature, signature. Let's see. We have to describe these things. If we are going to write a model report citing, first of all we have to mention the address. What the incident is going to happen, and where you are sending the report to whom. That means address and date. And you are concerning to this office. You are the select concerning person to describe, to write a report. First of all, you have to addressing the in charge. You have to write a report to a respected person. District police officer. Suppose this is the example only. You can write the address. You have to address the concerning office, and the concerning office, not only concerning office, the in charge of concerning office. Addressing. The date is I have already mentioned. The date and address already mentioned. The name, in charge, and also the location of the place also. The subject report writing traffic accident. Suppose traffic accident, rape, murder, drowning, quarrel, fighting, riot, all fraudulent, all type of report should mention in this report. Then after salutation, after subject, you have to respect those guys what you are submit to him. That you are submit the report to him. So he is the respected person. So you have to salute him. This salutation is, dear sir, respected sir. You have to mention first letter is capital, first letter of this respected capital. But you have to mention all the words should be capital in address, and addressing and address date and time. You have to mention in capital letter. You see, the address that I am sending to the report to the INSA, district police office, or other NGO's office, or the ministry office, or home ministry office, or other organization office. You have to mention these things. So you have to mention the in charge district police office. You should means all the letters should be right in capital letter, and you have to mention the comma after the name. You see, after the date, you have to mention the comma, and subject report of the traffic salutation. Then main body I am describing first part. The main report is divided into 3 parts. The report is divided into 3 parts. First part is preliminary phase, preliminary stage. That who are you? First of all, you have to mention in first paragraph who are you and what is the aim to deploy you to this crime or to this event. Suppose you are selected to collect the information, so you are nominated to investigate, to make a report. You have to mention yourself and what you are going. I am going to write a report about, I am going to describe all the event, I am going to prepare a report about all the things about, describe all the things about the rape crime which was happened in this date in this place. You have to mention like this preliminary phase. What I am, you have to describe yourself. I am a sub assistant inspector, Mr. Keishi, or you can describe your name. And I am nominated. I am and the office handed over the responsibility to make a report for these cases. What is the case you have to mention? In which place the case happened, you have to mention, and what you are going to do. You have to mention in main one first body preliminary phase. This main body preliminary phase. Then middle sector you have to write all the description included 5W1S. Always remember these things. If you forget these things, definitely you cannot write a proper ideal report. It's the problem. It will be the problem. So make sure you have to mention 5W1S. Not only this report, only the report within the country. If you will deploy it in the foreign country also, you will mission, you have to always write this thing 5W1. You never forget the important key point. Even the UN SAT selection procedure, the report writing test, comprehension test, also it is very important. This 5W1S. Main report is within the 5W1. What time the incident happened, who is involved, and the person who is the culprit, in which place, whom is concerned, means related things, all the things, and how the incident was happened. You have to describe 5W1S like this. Then closing is especially the investigation is going out. I am investigating more. I will collect the more information, and the investigation is going on, and I am finding more fact, more relate to the case, and I will find further information, I will send back again the investigation. If the culprit are some guys are, if the situation to arrest the person, you should mention I am going to arrest those guys, because those guys are not here. They are they escape from the cases. You can describe like this. The closing. So this is the part of 5 closing sector. Then number 6, subscription. Sincerely yours, name, post, signature, and date. Date also mentioned here. Date does not, but I have already mentioned the date here. No problem. No need to date sometime, but especially name, post, signature you have to mention. But date is not necessary everywhere. Yes, because we have mentioned here all the things. So date is not necessary here. So we can write the report like this. First, number one, address and date. For example, Makha Hetauda Makhawanfur, 8th Shravan 2018, addressing the in charge district police office Hetauda, addressing the in charge of zonal office, the in charge of ministerial office, the in charge of home investigation, home affairs office, the in charge of NGO, suppose any office, you can write whatever you are concerning this investigation, concerning this report writing. Yes, you are nominated to write a report, or you are responsible person to write a report. Subject, addressing the subject, report writing of the accident, theft, robbery, fighting, social crime, different type of crime, drawing, theft, quarreling, remote control mechanism, excessive use of force. Different, you can mention different type of subject. Salutation, you have to respect the in charge of respected office. Dear sir, or respected sir. Main body, preliminary. What I am going, who am I describe myself. I'm dot 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 dot. I'm going to write a report about this crime, rape, on 21st January 2001 in somewhere, I suppose Hetauda. I describe all the things concerning about this crime. Then this preliminary phase, first phase is complete. Then first phase is first paragraph. Main body has three paragraph. Main body has three paragraph. Yes, main body has three paragraph. This A is the first paragraph. Then B is the second paragraph, and C is the third paragraph. You see, this is the main body. Yeah, the first A preliminary phase. Who am I, and I'm going to, I'm going to write a report about the case on that was happened in Hetauda in 21st 2080. You can describe like this, and the even you can mention the here some I have seven person with me, including me. You can describe about in preliminary phase, and middle sector you have to write 5W 1S. 5W and 1S is a very important thing. Even if you are going to compete in your mission, we have to mention these things. 5W 1S. So it covers over all the information about the report. So ideal report contain 5W1s: whose, whom, where, how this 5W1s you know about it. Closing the after this last paragraph of the main body, this is related to the investigation is going on, the further personnel were deployed to collect the information like this. If someone is a victim, we are going to settle him in this sector. Like this, you have to mention in the last paragraph. And subscription, sincerely yours. This is the last number. Subscription, you have to mention sincerely yours, honorably yours, respectedly yours. You have to mention, especially sincerely yours is used because we have to submit the report in higher rank. So name, post, signature, you have to mention here. This is the way how to write a report, ideal report.